Good morning. This is Gene Love, Chairman of the Oklahoma Turnpike Authority. This meeting is being conducted pursuant to the notice provisions of the Oklahoma Open Meeting Act, with all participating authority members attending in person. This meeting is also being live streamed and recorded for remote viewing. While this meeting is open and public, there's no public comment scheduled for this meeting. The time is 10:31. And I'm calling the December 6, 2022 regular meeting of the Oklahoma Turnpike Authority to order. Jenny, please call the roll.
Mr. John Jones.
Here.
Miss Dana Weber.
Here.
Mr. Will Berry.
Here.
Mr. Todd Cohn. Mr. John Titsworth.
Here.
Mr. Gene Love.
Here.
We have a quorum.
And we do have some recognitions this morning, I believe. Mark?
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. It is my honor and privilege to recognize the Maintenance Division's Team Player of the Month this month, Barry Lewis. That's fine, Barry. Barry's being recognized for his outstanding service record over the past 31 years and his upcoming retirement. Barry's wife, Demetra, son Malcolm, and granddaughter Amber Lee weren't able to make the meeting today, but I would like to thank them for their sacrifices they've made over the course of Barry's 31 years. Barry started his career in the Maintenance Division on November 18th of 1991 on the Turner Turnpike, and was promoted to headquarters in 1999 to manage the administrative pool vehicles in the shop area. At that time, Barry had one specific job, and over a very short period of time, he could be seen performing a variety of jobs. Just a few of those include assisting the printing shop, running errands for account payable, hanging pictures, shoveling snow, delivering vehicles, basically anything and everything needed at HQ. I think everybody can agree to that fact. Barry performed all of these duties with his signature smile and pleasant attitude. In addition, Barry served the Oklahoma National Guard for 22 years, retiring in 1999. He also serves as a deacon for Central Baptist Church in Chandler, Oklahoma, and every Saturday can be found volunteering at the local food pantry. So Barry stays quite active. Barry's performances have qualified him to receive the Express Services Customer Service Award, and most recently, the Transportation's Extra Mile Award. Barry truly is a model of consistency. I've had the pleasure of not only working 31 years with Barry, but knowing him since about age 5. His family's very near and dear to mine, and we just congratulate you on your successful career and wish you a happy and healthy retirement, Barry.
Appreciate it.
Secretary?
Come up here. Come up here, Matt. Thank you very much.
He is the man.
You guys hang around up here so we'll get it. Barry, hang around up here for just a minute. Mr. Chairman, if I might, and again, I would certainly echo Mark's remarks, because Barry is one of those individuals that for all of his career gave above and beyond every day, every time. And that service has certainly been meritorious. It's something that we highly value, and Barry never has a bad day ever. And for that, we love him. We're going to miss him so much. And in recognition, I've got a commendation here from, on behalf of Governor Kevin Stitt, and if I might, I'd like to read it. And it simply says, Be it resolved, this governor's commendation is hereby presented to Barry Lewis for 31 years of dedicated state service to the Oklahoma Turnpike Authority. Thank you for your service and congratulations on your retirement. I wish you well in all your future endeavors. Signed, Governor Stitt. So Barry, congratulations. It's my great honor to present you with this commendation. And again, guys, if we might get a picture, and certainly the board, I'd invite you down to join us if you wouldn't mind.
Wow, Barry, 31 years. And as the secretary said, he didn't think you had a bad day. I think that's pretty remarkable, but I could kind of tell that by that great big smile you had on your face. And so also thank you for your service to the military and your service to your church. I think that's absolutely great. The next item on the agenda is approval of the minutes for our regular meeting of October the 25th, and you got copies of that in your packets. I would entertain a motion for approval.
So moved.
We have a motion for approval. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Jenny, please call the roll.
Trying not to choke up from tears from Mr. Barry. Try my best. Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Weber?
Yes.
Mr. Barry?
Yes.
Mr. Titsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Love?
Yes. Next item on the agenda is from our Budget Committee, Mr. Titsworth.
In accordance with Section 505 of the Trust Agreement on the Oklahoma Turnpike System, the authority must prepare a budget for the ensuing calendar year and file copies of the same with the trustee, depository, consulting engineers, traffic engineers, and all bondholders who have filed their names for such purpose. Therefore, the proposed annual budget for the Oklahoma Turnpike System for the calendar year 2023 is submitted for the consideration of the authority. This detailed budget document is attached. It is in the amount of $134,840,281 for operations and maintenance of the Turnpike System. Additionally, $161,379,983 capital budget for the 2023 is incorporated. It is recommended that the authority accept the 2023 operating and maintenance budget in the amount of $137,840,281 million. It is also recommended, in accordance with Section 505 of the Trust Agreement, that the authority accept the $41,088,000 required reserve maintenance deposit certified by the consulting engineer. I make a motion that we approve this budget as
Thank you.
presented.
Thank you, Mr. Titsworth. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Weber. Jenny, please call the roll.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Weber?
Yes.
Mr. Barry?
Yes.
Mr. Titsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Love?
Yes.
Okay. Next item. Oh, this is, no,
Uh,
We still
You
have
still
one
have,
more.
you guys still have another.
The second item in the budget for this year, in accordance with Section 504 of the Non-System Trust Agreement, the authority must prepare a budget for the ensuing calendar year and file copies of same with the trustee, depository, consulting engineers, traffic engineers, and all bondholders who have filed their names for such purpose. Therefore, the annual budget for the Gilcrease Turnpike for the calendar year 2023 is submitted for the consideration of the authority. This budget documents as attached is in the amount of $1,337,502 for operations and maintenance of the Gilcrease Turnpike. It is recommended that the authority accept the 2023 operating and maintenance budget in the amount of $1,337,502. I make a motion that we accept this budget as presented by the Finance Committee.
We have a motion for approval. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Jenny, please call the roll.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Weber?
Yes.
Mr. Berry?
Yes.
Mr. Titsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Love?
Yes. Next items on the agenda are from the Finance Committee. Ms. Weber.
Okay, the first item is item number 1007. Submitted for consideration and approval of the authority is a request to authorize the director to negotiate and execute amendments to the authority's telecommunications system development agreements and such further related agreements with existing telecommunications vendors to make necessary authority fiber repairs and enhancements for an amount not to exceed $1 million. The Finance Committee has reviewed and staff has recommended approval, and I therefore move for approval of this.
We have a motion for approval. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Berry. Jenny, please call the roll.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Weber?
Yes.
Mr. Berry?
Yes.
Mr. Titsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Love?
Yes.
The next item of business is item number 1008, also the Information Technology Division. Submitted for consideration and approval of the authority is a request to authorize the director to negotiate and execute statements of work related to staff augmentation for an amount not to exceed $9,977,529. These statements of work are for staff augmentation for Information Technology Division, Information Security Division, and Office of Innovation. These statements of work will be executed through both master service consulting contracts and State of Oklahoma contracts. Breaking it down, the Information Technology Division is about $8.4 million, the Information Security Division is $989,000, and the Office of Innovation is about $592,000, for a total of $9,977,529. The staff has reviewed this with the Finance Committee, and I move for approval.
We have a motion for approval. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Jenny, please call the roll.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Weber?
Yes.
Mr. Berry?
Yes.
Mr. Titsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Love?
Yes.
The next item on the agenda is item 1009 with the Cash Management Branch. It is a contract extension between the Turnpike Authority and Questmark Management Information Services for customer print and mail services. Submitted for consideration and approval of the authority is a request to authorize the director to execute a one-year contract extension with Questmark Management Information Systems, Inc., to begin on January 1st, 2023. This contract is for mail services for statements, invoices, notices, and postage for all customer types. The 2023 budget process anticipates an annual estimate of $17,200,000. That the contract will not have any remaining options to extend. The OTA staff has reviewed the above items and recommends approval, and I therefore move for approval.
We have a motion for approval. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Berry. Jenny, please call the roll.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Weber?
Yes.
Mr. Berry?
Yes.
Mr. Titsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Love?
Yes.
The next item, item 1010, is from the Executive Division. It is the Oklahoma Turnpike Authority meeting schedule for 2023. Submitted for consideration and approval of the authority is the attached notice of regular scheduled authority meetings for the calendar year 2023. The Finance Committee has reviewed this, and I make a motion for approval.
We have a motion for approval. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Jenny, please call the roll.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Weber?
Yes.
Mr. Berry?
Yes.
Mr. Titsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Love?
Yes.
The next item is item 1011, Controller Division, which is submitted for the consideration and approval of the authority is the payment register for the period October 1st, 2022 to and including October 31st, 2022. The Finance Committee has reviewed this, and the staff recommends approval, and I therefore move for approval.
We have a motion for approval. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Berry. Jenny, please call the roll.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Weber?
Yes.
Mr. Berry?
Yes.
Mr. Titsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Love?
Yes. The next items on the agenda are from the Engineering and Construction Committee. Mr. Berry.
Thank you, Chairman Love. My first item is item 1012, presented for the consideration of the authority is a request that the following change orders and supplemental agreements be approved. These are presented as items 1 through 7. with 5 of these applying to the capital plan projects and 2 of them applying to driving forward projects. 2 of these items add new pay items to compensate the contractor for additional work. 2 of the items grant time back to the contractor. 3 of the items establish the final quantities on the contract in order to close out the project, and 3 of the items also fund contractual obligations in relation to early completion incentives, asphalt binder adjustments, and ride smoothness incentives. Each of these items have been reviewed by the staff and have been discussed in the Engineering and Construction Committee meeting and are recommended for approval. I move that we approve this item as presented.
We have a motion for approval. Do we have a second?
Second?
Thank you, Ms. Weber. Jenny, please call the roll.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Weber?
Yes.
Mr. Barry?
Yes.
Mr. Tinsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Love?
Yes.
Next item is 1013 from the Construction Division. It's a construction management contract for the inspection and testing on the Indian Nation Turnpike. Submitted for the authority's consideration is a request that the following items be approved or disapproved. Project number IN-MC-62E, construction management services for positive barrier at milepost 0.0 through 16.0. The consultant is Olson in the amount not to exceed $720,410.78. The staff has reviewed the above items and recommend approval. I move that we approve this item as presented.
We have a motion for approval as presented. Do we have a second?
Second?
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Jenny, call the roll, please.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Weber?
Yes.
Mr. Barry?
Yes.
Mr. Tinsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Love?
Yes.
Next item is 1014 out of the right-of-way and utilities division. It's a declare of surplus property and the authorized the director to sell, lease, or otherwise dispose of the same. There are 2 parcels. Parcel number 1 is CR-6.A, 6.1, 9.A, Section 25, 18 North, 12 East. It's roughly 2.3 acres on the Creek Turnpike. Parcel number 2 is parcel G-126. Location is Section 20, 19 North, 12 East, approximately 0.4 acres on the Gilcrease Turnpike in Tulsa County. A staff review of the properties were conducted, and it has been determined that a portion of the described parcels and the approximate acreage identified were acquired as uneconomic remnants and is not needed for any construction or maintenance needs of the Turnpike system. Based on that determination, the staff recommends that the authority consider and vote the above described parcels to be declared surplus and authorize the director to obtain a survey, appraisal, sell, lease, or otherwise dispose of the property, including use in a land swap to acquire other property that might be needed for the Turnpike system. The staff has reviewed the above item and recommends approval. I therefore move that we approve this item as presented.
We have a motion for approval. Do we have a second?
Second?
Thank you, Ms. Weber. Jenny, please call the roll.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Weber?
Yes.
Mr. Barry?
Yes.
Mr. Tinsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Love?
Yes.
Next item is item 1015, again out of the right-of-way and utilities division, temporary construction easement with the city of Jinx. There are following parcels consisting of the approximate acres and the location identified below. Parcel number 1 is CR-5.1 and 6.2, section 2518 North 12 East, approximately 0.06 acres on the Creek Turnpike in Tulsa County. The OTA has been approached by the city of Jinx regarding the temporary use of the parcels described above in connection with a city construction project. A staff review of the property was conducted and has been determined that a temporary use of described parcels and the approximate acreage identified will not interfere with the maintenance and operation of the Turnpike system. Based on that determination, staff recommends that the authority consider and vote to authorize the director to negotiate a temporary construction easement with the city of Jinx for the temporary use of the above listed parcels on the Creek Turnpike. The staff has reviewed the above item and recommends approval. I therefore move that we approve this item as presented.
We have a motion for approval. Do we have a second?
Second?
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Jenny, please call the roll.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Weber?
Yes.
Mr. Barry?
Yes.
Mr. Tinsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Love?
Yes.
Next item is item 1016 out of the maintenance division. Submitted for the consideration of the authority is a request that the following purchase request be approved for on-demand services to provide highway lighting system repairs and installation services under ITB 2022-009. There are three different electrical contractors. The first one is Jackson Electric Construction, LLC. He'll be doing work on the Creek, Kilpatrick, and Turner Turnpikes in the amount not to exceed $200,000. The second electrical group is TLS Group, Inc. They will be working on the Creek, Kilpatrick, and Turner Turnpikes in the amount not to exceed $200,000. And the third is Compton Electric, who will be working on the Creek Turnpike in the amount not to exceed $75,000. The maintenance staff has reviewed and recommends approval of these items. I therefore move that we approve this item as presented.
We have a motion for approval. Do we have a second?
Second?
Thank you, Ms. Weber. Jenny, please call the roll.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Weber?
Yes.
Mr. Berry?
Yes.
Mr. Tidsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Love?
Yes.
My last item is 1017, again from the Maintenance Division. Submitted for the consideration of the authority is a request that the following items be approved to purchase from State Contract SW035. The contractor is John Vance Chevrolet, to purchase 26 2023 Ford F-150 XL Crew Cab trucks in the amount of $1,184,924. The maintenance staff has reviewed and recommends approval, and I therefore move that we approve this item as presented.
We have a motion for approval. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Jenny, please call the roll.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Weber?
Yes.
Mr. Berry?
Yes.
Mr. Tidsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Love?
Yes. The next items on the agenda are reports. The first one is our operating results. Wendy Smith.
Chairman Love, Secretary Gatz, members of the authority, you've all received your operations report for October. And I'm happy to report that year-to-date toll revenues through October 31st are 3.4% higher than this same period last year, and we are outpacing projections by 2.5%. Heavy truck traffic continues its upward trend, showing an increase of about 12.5% over October of 2021. And management continues to have a conservative approach to spending. Currently, we are about 13.1% below 2022 operating and maintenance budget annualized. Any questions?
That's a good report. We appreciate it. Thank you. The next one is our consulting engineers report. Jimmy Sparks.
Good morning, Chairman Love, members of the authority, Secretary Gatz. As we look forward to our 2023 annual report coming up next year, I was looking back over this last year and just some of the reports that we did. And if you take kind of the special inspections where you take out the bridge impact, it looks like we did about 10 additional. So I just wanted to point that out because as you take a system the size of OTAs and with the number of assets that are in service, speaks volumes to me to the amount of, our routine maintenance to our capital reinvestment. So I just kind of wanted to point that out. In our 2022 annual report, it was reported that we had one bridge that was rated as structurally deficient. I was notified by Construction Division yesterday that project is substantially complete. Traffic's normalized, so we will inspect that and get that off the structurally deficient list. So and kind of along those lines, with the approval of the budget, we do have about 10 more bridges that have a condition rating that's either deck, superstructure, or substructure that falls into that 5 category, where if it drops into 4, it becomes structurally deficient. So, we continue to look at those, monitor those, along with, maintenance and engineering division as we evaluate our capital plan. E&C meeting, I talked about one special inspection report due to overheight vehicle on Turner Turnpike Bridge 6120 that was impacted on November 22nd, and the repairs that are upcoming there. As always, our capital plan project summary is in our monthly report, and be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions? Thank you, Jimmy. Our next report is from our Highway Patrol Major Eric Kennedy. Welcome, Major Kennedy, as always.
Morning.
Morning.
Chairman Love, members of the authority, Secretary Gatz, Director E. Kelly. For the month, Turnpike troopers made 4,130 For violator context, we assisted 834 motorists, excuse me, and investigated 105 motor vehicle collisions. Troopers worked 820 shifts and averaged 183 miles per shift for a total of just over 180,000 miles. We did report one fatality. That's down from last month, but our trend still continues to rise. We did have 3 criminal interdictions. In your report is specific information on commercial motor vehicle enforcement, aircraft traffic enforcement, toll enforcement, motorcycle, and collision reduction efforts that we are undertaking. I'll stand for any questions.
I think I may ask this every month, but what's our manning status now? How many?
We're about 70% of full staffing, which compared with the rest of the patrol, we're still about 5 or 6% higher than the patrol at large. I believe we've got some plans underway to get us a lot closer to that 100% number. But we are across the state. We're significantly understaffed.
Yeah, yeah. Any other questions?
Are we seeing an increase in people wanting to enroll in the academy from this increase in
We've
pay structure?
So we've not seen I don't believe we've seen a full recruiting session of academy at large. The next academy that we have up in front of us is a bridge academy where we're looking for troopers from other states and law enforcement officers. We did see an increase in those numbers from the previous bridge academy that we had, but we haven't seen like a general academy under this new salary.
When is the next academy?
Recruiting, I believe, just closed on it, so they'll be going through the processes and all the testing.
Hopefully it has a positive impact.
Yeah.
Yes, let's hope.
Any other questions? Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Next report is our director's report. Secretary Gatz.
Mr. Chairman, board members, this morning, one of the things I want to visit a little bit about, and we certainly brought an item to you related to the Gilcrease Expressway. The Gilcrease opened on November 14th, and you know that was a project that is significant in the Tulsa area, the northeast region, and but it wasn't conceived by the Turnpike Authority. Something that was originally brought forward by the city of Tulsa, and it provides a vital river crossing there on the west side of Tulsa that is something that was long contemplated but never constructed. So again, the Turnpike Authority has been a partner amongst many partners in delivering this project and really making it a functional part of the transportation network in the Tulsa area and the Tulsa region. One of the things that we've prepared that I think is important that we show this morning is a video, and if you'll bear with me because it's about a 9-minute long video, but I think it's certainly something that kind of tells the backstory of the Gilcrease and really talks about how difficult of a project it was to deliver. And if you don't mind, I'd like to show you that video that highlights that partnership that it took to get it done. So I believe we've got that queued up. If we might go ahead and show the video.
They said it couldn't be built. They said it was too expensive. They were wrong. I'm Bobby Stem, Executive Director of the Association of Oklahoma General Contractors. Building an expressway around Tulsa looked like a good idea more than 60 years ago, but getting from paper to pavement was a feat beyond measure.
The Gilcrease has been on the books for almost 60 years, and it was recognized as the outer loop on this side of our city.
Born of necessity.
When you restrict access, you restrict opportunities.
Fraught with countless roadblocks.
The topography of this particular site, you have a major river crossing. Crossing the rivers, those are expensive projects, but they're critically important.
There was no way to be able to build that link between US 412 and Interstate 44, 244 that was really so desperately needed.
The idea remained an enigma, passed on from one generation to the next. Rich Briere, with the Indian Nations Council of Governments, remembers the project from when he started working for the regional planning organization in the 70s.
There was a lot of interest. There was advocacy for this. The Chamber of Commerce, through their One Voice legislative agenda, this was a recurring priority in transportation year after year.
I had many people, many elected officials say, this, we've talked about this for years, this is never going to happen.
City and county leaders never stopped planning, each year purchasing small pieces of right-of-way along the proposed route.
We had about $6.5 to $7 million a year that we were doing, and as you know, this one road segment is north of $320 million to complete. And as we've been working with our federal partners, because we have been doing it with Surface Transportation Program, it's like, you guys, we're going to be here for another 50 or another 60 years.
First, we were just focused on getting the bridge, just get the bridge. But then what kind of connection is that when you get on older county roads, that are not the wide, not Super 2s? So it just really didn't work.
Until 2017, when the stars aligned over the Tulsa city skyline and an idea began to develop. The right people converged and partnerships established like never before, creating a first-of-its-kind model in Oklahoma. March 2017, Governor Mary Fallin and transportation leaders at every level announced the most challenging transportation project in state history.
No entity in government, whether that was the Department of Transportation, whether that was the City of Tulsa, whether that was the Turnpike Authority, could figure out a way individually to construct that facility by themselves. We began to collectively think about how do we leverage the resources that are available, not to one entity, but to all. So we stood up there together and said, you know what, we're going to figure out a way to do this. The Turnpike Authority is going to have to be involved. It's going to have to be a toll route, because otherwise we can't figure out how to go build this massive project.
Right out of the box, after the announcement was made, Tulsa World wanted to have a meeting with the editorial board. So I met with the editorial board, and there was about, if you ever met with them, there's about 7 or 8 people that are part of that board, and they ask you different questions. And so they did, and they're taping, you're taping your conversation. Finally, one of them asked me, some particulars on the funding, how much of this, how much of that. And I said, can I talk off the record for just a second? And they said, sure, you can talk off the record. I said, guys and gals, we're making some of this up as we go along. And I think those were the words I used, because this was something new. I don't know that it's ever been done in the country before. It's kind of a unique issue.
The biggest issue, how to bring in the Oklahoma Turnpike Authority to complete construction on a project already federalized, leveraging NCOG's long-term pledge of future federal aid highway funding. Traditionally, Oklahoma turnpikes are funded through the sale of turnpike revenue bonds, similar to municipal bonds. But the enormous size and extensive scope of the Gilcrease Expressway demanded many partners, including the Federal Highway Administration.
So in order to deliver this project, all the different colors of money needed to come together. The City of Tulsa, who had done some of the plan development and purchased some of the right-of-way, Tulsa County, that had some of the right-of-way in the project, and they were stakeholders there. With NCOG's help supporting the debt, ODOT issued Garvey bonds to the tune of $71 million, which helped us purchase remaining right-of-way and begin moving some of the utilities. The Turnpike Authority put in about $140 million just in cash, and then secured a TIFIA loan through the Federal Highway Administration to get about $120 million additional dollars to repay private activity bonds the contractor provided. All of that had to be done in order to capitalize on extremely low interest rates, and the low interest rates are passed along directly to the users.
And so, it all came together. At that same March 2017 meeting in Chandler Park, the Gilcrease partners agreed OTA would spearhead this monumental project. Despite a major flooding event in 2019 a global pandemic the next year, discovery of a major archaeological site, and construction within a few hundred feet of nesting bald eagles. Construction crews began moving dirt in spring 2020.
I think this corridor, you're gonna see it develop like when we put the Creek Turnpike in. It's unbelievable what happened over there. And I think you're going to see something similar happen with the Gilcrease Expressway.
As important as economic development is the safety and efficiency the expressway offers motorists.
It enhances the regional transportation, but it also greatly improves the local commute for transportation. Everybody's not having to rely on a series of section line roads that gets to a couple of bridge crossings that we have across the Arkansas River. We now have just the full network built out.
61 years after Tulsa leaders dared to dream of bridging the transportation gap between the city's north and west sides, a modern crossing now spans the Arkansas River, and a new partnership model creates additional opportunities to make possible future grand ideas.
I think really what we did on the Gilcrease West, with all the different colors of money and all the different partnerships, I see as we tackle future projects, that's going to be the pathway to success on doing any of those. I just don't believe people can, or entities can really do it on their own. And we're looking forward to future partnerships.
If it would have been easy, this would have been done long, long ago. It took everybody working together and this creative partnership, including the first TIFIA loan in the state of Oklahoma, to really make this possible.
The thing would not have been constructed without the participation of the Turnpike Authority, without the tolling component, and certainly without the partnership and fellowship of all of the governmental entities working together. And quite frankly, I will tell you that is the way things are going to have to get done going forward in the future. We're going to have to leverage the resources that all entities can bring to the table.
If you think the story ends here, well, you'd be wrong, because transportation never stops.
Mr. Chairman, I want to first appreciate the Turnpike Authority and the board for the support that it takes to create a vision to go construct a project like that. And I thought it was very important to capture everything that it took to get that done, because again, certainly it was a massive undertaking, and the video illustrates all of the partners working together and how that had to be in order for the Gilcrease to come to fruition. So again, it's been open since November 14th. Some of the other things I think that are important to take note of, Highway 412 between Interstate 35 and I-49 in Arkansas now has become the subject of a multi-state partnership to put an interstate designation on Highway 412, which will be that north connection to the Gilcrease. So now, not only will we have a interstate to U.S. highway connection, we'll have an interstate to interstate connection there comprised by the Gilcrease. And again, that river crossing, the natural barrier that the Arkansas River poses, not just at this location, but in many locations in the Tulsa area, is very difficult to overcome. And having this new access point, having this new regional route on the west side of Tulsa is a game changer. And again, I thought it was really important that we kind of capture that, summarize that a little bit today. It's so easy when we work so closely to it to get caught up in the daily activities and not look back and really understand something conceived in 1961, long overdue, with a partnership that developed, and then a way forward was found. And that's what the Turnpike Authority has historically been exceptional at, is helping to find ways to fill transportation gaps that are identified. And again, I think this is a shining example, and just wanted to take a minute to appreciate that and appreciate the board for your support. So
Thank you.
happy to answer any questions about the Gilcrease in particular, and then I've got a couple of other things I want to talk about.
I don't have a question, but I have a comment. I've been in Tulsa for 53 years, and I've been hearing about the Gilcrease Expressway for 53 years, and now I get to drive it twice a day at least, and it's absolutely wonderful. So I think it's fantastic, and I'm very excited to have been a part of it.
I'll share a comment too, Dana, that actually Will shared with me. One of the probably most staunch opponents to that is now a ardent, frequent user and recognizes how important it is and the impact it's had on their life in a positive way, which I think is very important. If you give it an opportunity, it can certainly bear a lot of fruit. And that's definitely shown out.
And certainly, I've been working in transportation for some time, and again, like you, Ms. Weber, I have certainly been familiar with the Gilcrease discussions, and Guy Berry, Will, was an ardent supporter of the Gilcrease and finding a way to get it done. And it's taken support like that over the long term to keep a focus on it and to ultimately deliver it. From a performance standpoint, again, we're going to have to watch how it develops over time. It's carrying between 9,000 and 10,000 cars a day. Not all of those trips are full trips, but they're using the segments of it regularly. It's pretty well balanced, northbound, southbound, across that 9,000 or 10,000 cars a day. So again, we'll continue to monitor conditions, but it's working pretty much as we anticipated, and we'll continue to meet those transportation needs for the future, but it's something we'll have to fine tune as we go.
And you mentioned Guy Berry. Guy was there for the original ribbon cutting when the project started.
Yes, sir.
Pretty proud of it.
So, again, appreciate the board's support for that. And that, that carries us kind of forward into the future. And want to talk for a minute about Cimarron Turnpike and the cashless conversion that is in progress there, with us already having converted part of it in the 99 gate in particular. More progress is being made. The Cimarron Turnpike interchange at US 177 in Noble County was converted last week to plate pay, which is another one of those extremely dangerous interchange locations and old-style tolling locations. So, that gives us that interchange at 64 and the Stillwater Spur that remain to be converted. That's expected to happen by the end of the month. And then as we continue with our plate pay conversions, we're looking at the Creek and the Cherokee Turnpikes. And we're on track to continue our plan to have all of the Oklahoma Turnpikes converted to cashless tolling by the end of 2024. And as we discussed in the subcommittee meetings this morning, we are working hard at identifying additional options for tolling, whether that's the Plus Pass mobile app, which I think offers a real opportunity there for infrequent users to go ahead and have another mechanism other than getting an invoice in the mail to pay that toll. And we're going to look for every other opportunity, whether that's continuing to expand our interoperability process and programs, whether that's to identify new technologies that can come into play to help us. Our work is not done there, and we're going to continue to work towards making sure that we are being as efficient as we can with our operations, and that's our commitment. On the safety front, just a quick reminder about winter weather, and we will get some wintertime weather here probably in the not too distant future. Already have had a little bit, but not anything significant. It'll get progressively worse, as we know, as we move into the winter months. And I want to remind everybody to have that safety kit in the vehicle. That some water, maybe some blankets, maybe some food, and also pay even more attention during inclement weather times to what's in front of you. Put away those distractions. Make sure you allow yourself some extra stopping distance, and be winter weather aware. Also, holiday travel. We always see our traffic volumes increase over the holiday period. Ask you to be extra careful, especially in work zones, because we will have some around the state. We have progressed through one of our biggest travel days, which is the Thanksgiving Day holiday. And, it's sometimes disheartening as we come through those holiday periods because we have crashes. And Major Kennedy certainly, keeps us plugged into what's going on out on the Turnpike network. But they happen across the state and across the nation at a rate that is far too high. And we want to make sure that we do everything that we can to bring that safety message forward. And part of our safety message is, number one, put away distractions. Number two, be exceptionally careful and understand the responsibility we have as licensed drivers. And number three, and this is the most simple of all, buckle your seatbelt. Too many of the severe injury and fatality accidents that we see out on our highway systems involve a lack of seatbelt usage. So again, that's the number one safety thing that you can do to protect yourself and your interests is to buckle that seatbelt. And I'm going to continue to remind us to be cognizant of that and pay extra special attention to it. As we talked this morning, we've got a little bit of a change in our meeting schedule that'll be a little bit different than what we've had in the past, going to more of a first Tuesday format rather than what we've had in the past. One of the things that's driving that a little bit is, number one, I'd remind everybody that there is a December construction contract letting that's going to happen this December. Typically, both the Turnpike Authority and the Department of Transportation are reluctant to have one of those in December, but conditions this year warrant that we do. Turnpike Authority will have some projects on that December letting, but then as we move into the new year, we're going to transition to a 2 contract bidding opportunity format each month. So we'll have 2 bid openings. We'll only have 1 award recommendation for the authority board, but we'll have 2 bidding opportunities each month. And that's a function of just the higher volumes, but that also speaks a little bit to some of the workforce struggles and some of the supply chain struggles, and we want to really sharpen our pencil in the bidding environment to give not only as government entities our best opportunity to have all the competition we can have in that bidding process, but also to be mindful of the conditions that our contracting partners are dealing with. So that's part of what's driving that meeting format. But I wanted you to be aware that we will be moving to a 2 bid opening process a month with just that still just a single award at the board meeting. With that, Mr. Chairman, I would stand for any questions the board may have of me, and certainly appreciate your support.
Any questions?
Thank you.
Several people I should have recognized at the beginning of the meeting, probably, and there may be more. We have with us Mike Patterson back there in the back, former executive director of ODOT. Tim Stewart here close to the front with the Turnpike Authority for 31 years. A true success story. Started out as a maintenance worker in our maintenance division and later became the executive director. So Tim, thanks for being here. And Bobby Stem, who you saw on the video, Bobby is the executive director of the Association of General Contractors. And Bobby, we appreciate our relationship with the Association of General Contractors. So thanks for being here. The next item on the agenda is a proposed executive session. Ms. Weber.
Yes, I would like to entertain or propose a motion to adjourn regular meeting and convene a proposed executive session. In accordance with Title 25, Section 307B4 of the Oklahoma statutes, I move that this regular public meeting of the Oklahoma Turnpike Authority adjourn and reconvene in an executive session for the purpose of confidential communications between the authority and its attorneys regarding Pike Off OTA, Inc. et al. Versus OTA, Cleveland County case number CV-2022-1692, Hirschville et al. v. OTA, Cleveland County Case Number CV-2022-1905, and In re OTA application for validation of bonds, Supreme Court Case Number 120619.
Okay, we have a proposed, our recommendation that we go to executive session, and we have a vote. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second.
That we need to include.
I'll read that once we get the
Okay.
motion.
We have a recommendation and a second. Jenny, please call the roll.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Weber?
Yes.
Mr. Berry?
Yes.
Mr. Titsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Love?
Yes.
And I would like to ask the following additional people besides the directors to join us for this meeting. Secretary Gatz, Deputy Director Joe E. Kelly, David Mockimer, Wendy Smith, Jordan Perdue, Julie Porter, Darian Butler, Todd Gore, Philip Whaley, Jared Davidson, Eric Lair, Jenny Johnson, Jessica Brown, and Charity Anderson.
Okay, we are adjourned to executive session.
Session and reconvene the authority's regular public meeting.
We have a motion to reconvene the public meeting. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. Jenny, please call the roll.
And show the time is 12:45. Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Weber?
Yes.
Mr. Berry?
Yes.
Mr. Titsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Love?
Yes. That's the end of our agenda items for today. Are there any other comments? If not, I'd entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
We have a motion to adjourn. Do we have a second?
Second?
We have a second. Jenny, please call the roll.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Weber?
Yes.
Mr. Berry?
Yes.
Mr. Titsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Love?
Yes, we're now adjourned to our next scheduled meeting for Tuesday, January the 3rd, 2023 at 10:30 a.m.